Kiwi, and welcome back to a new episode of Nine Souls. We're picking up recording right after where we left off in the last one, and my throat may not be the happiest after having me like manhandle it for the sake of a new voice, but we'll keep it going. We'll see how well it continues to go. And I'm excited. Well, I guess again is not really again if it's the first time I'm saying it in this episode, but if you're like just playlisting this into the next, I am excited because I might have just landed on a new voice for Nuwa. Now, granted, I can't actually reliably do that voice if I am fighting things, so if she has dialogue mid-combat, that'll be a bit of a problem. I was too early. But you know, it's still a cool thought. I'm still too early. All right, maybe if I see you a little bit better. Here, come on. Where'd you go? Oh, am I blocking your... My dude, you that was a impressively embarrassing miss. All right, you know what? Here, just die the good old-fashioned way. I don't need to be fancy. I don't want to be fancy. Being fancy is overrated. I want to be fancy, Kiwi. I so badly want to be fancy. I don't know where this thing is going to spawn, but I thankfully picked the correct direction. I figured it would be less likely spawning against this wall. Doesn't look like there's anything at this wall either, but what is in our new fancy treasure box? Turtle scorpion. It's a poison. A poisonous scorpion endemic to Jifeng. Its brilliant color made it popular to keep as a pet. However, its hairs contain a deadly poison, so it must be kept away from children. Alright, your dad is doing his woodworking in the basement, so I'm hopeful that won't get picked up on our microphone today, but we will see. Anyway, so let's see. What are we going to talk about today? I know I kind of talked about drawing in the last one, and oh right, I was going to start talking about another passion project that I've done in the past. Again, my skills with art are born of time and diligence requirements, not necessarily inherent skill or vision. Although I would say I have some visions that I have gradually brought to reality. See the entire cursed playlist somehow existing in the state that it is in. Oh, hello. I guess I'll have to kill this before I can read whatever, before I can activate whatever little thing this here is. I am definitely off my A game. Probably the chronic sleep deprivation talking if I had to guess. All right, now's our chance to activate this, and then we just slip out. Oh, they gave it a 3. There was no way you could sneak past this thing, like, especially since it respawns before you even finish the third hacking. Thankfully, we are invulnerable in these cutscenes, but not for long. Let's get out of here. And I don't think there's anything else in this area to explore. Anyway, so the reason why I bring this up is mostly just a matter of... Pardon me. Okay, we've connected these areas, and I can go down this way. Let's see what's down here first. That's a fancy little painting in the background. What does it mean? Like, this is different, right? Is it? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm mistaken. Okay. It's another bell puzzle. I could be mistaken, but I'm getting Juju vibes about like, here's a secret that here's a secret, because that's the only thing that stands out, right? It's this weird portrait in the background. I'll check and make sure there aren't any other secrets in this area that could explain things, but I wonder if that gives us an answer. I'm gonna explore the rest of the area for now, and then we can backtrack after the fact and mess around with bells, because I'll probably have to pause the episode while I try to figure things out. All right, let's see. Let's see, what else have we got here? Doesn't look like anything that gives us a direct answer. We've got access to a new area to the left. Oh, it's kind of gooey over that way. Looks like, oh, we still have all the area to the right over there. Okay, let's backtrack and fill out this area first, and then we'll commit to the bit. We'll solve the bell puzzle, and we'll head to the left. I think I need to stay high so I can platform up this way and jump down over there, but it definitely looks like there's a bunch of stuff to explore over there, and we need all the goodies we can get on this playthrough, right? So let's see what we can find. I'll definitely hit the root node before we commit to going out of town. Anyway, so what am I talking about when I'm saying diligence and time consumption? Well, basically what I did, I think I might be able to gimmick this. Maybe not. Okay, I don't think I'm getting back up there, unfortunately. Uh-oh. I have made a mistake, Kiwi. I have made a huge mistake. Oh. Kiwi, this is bad. I locked myself in an elevator with one of those monsters. That was unfortunate. That was entirely avoidable. Oops. That was a really big oops. Can I get up? I can get up this way. Okay, good. Anyway, so What I'm talking about is what I did was I took Pokemon cards, a lot of my doubles, Corefishes and Nummels, Slugmas and Carvanas. It seems like I had a lot of doubles from Gen 2 in particular, or sorry, Gen 3 rather. And what I did was hold on, I have an idea on how I can make this work. Okay, never mind, I can just make it. I thought I had to do something fancy. Let's see, okay, so if I just jump, and then dash. Oh, we just barely made it. I'll fast forward the backtracking. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, I figured it out. Got it. Okay, never mind. Don't have to backtrack. We're good. I am dying, though, and I'm going to be caught behind a rock in a hard place if I go this way to heal, but we're going for it. Going for the quick heal. Got it. Never punished. Never punished. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Ooh, I fried through that with the bow there. I would have died if that hit me. Right, I need to get out of this. Or I need to kill this more so. I'm gonna get hit by that. Yeah, I was locked. That time I couldn't iframe because the animation of the sword was so long that it still hit me. Unfortunate. All right, this time I will cut out the backtracking. Unfortunately, sorry, Kiwi. I'll be right back. Did that box just move while I was walking by here? Weird. All right, Kiwi, we are back, and let's not talk about the one attempt that I flubbed. That isn't even going to be in the footage. I'm just going to use a cheat talisman to like cheese it out a little bit and make sure. Oh, right. I forgot. I didn't actually need to make that jump. I'm just dumb. All right. And instead, I have to deal with this guy who has my souls. Oh, well, not my souls, but you know. There we go. Okay. Popped him like a weasel, I guess. Let's start with the lower path and see what's down here. And then we'll go to the upper path. Although maybe it would have been better to go upper first. We'll see. Doesn't look like a whole lot I can access, but I see a corpse up above, which is great. Could I have had access to this from before? Oh, okay. So I had access to, I remember now. I got here before, I think in the previous episode. I just didn't realize that there was a rope I could climb up before. So, all right, fair enough. I'm doing great. I'm doing fine. I'm doing absolutely fine. Everything is fine. Okay, we stay to the upper path. Lesson learned. I guess in hindsight, that should always be the case, right? Because it's a lot easier to fall than it is to climb in most instances. Hanglai Recipe Collection, a Solarian artifact that can be gifted to Schwan, an advanced recipe collection for professional chefs. The warning on the cover asks amateurs to have firefighting equipment at hand when attempting any of the recipes within. You know what? Having basic fire extinguishing capabilities and probably some armored gloves, like chainmail glove type things. Not a terrible decision for beginner cooks. Let's see. Dust Guardian Recording Device 5. Dust Guardian case file number 39. Log entry. The deceased broke into a restaurant to steal food. Upon failing to find any, he committed suicide due to mental illness. No, that's not it. Why won't it record what I'm saying? We got an order to execute another one of those crazy bastards, except the thing is, they weren't crazy at all. He made some strange noises, but I knew what he was saying, including the part where we're all becoming monsters. When the pustule started to appear, he killed himself right in front of me. It's not possible. He must have been lying. The souls wouldn't lie to us. Okay, so I wonder if the Dust Guardians that we've been hearing so much about are these guys, these like cat people. Like, I assume some of them are probably residents, but I don't know. Looks good. All right, so we got our skill point, and I think that's all for backtracking. Let's go hit the root node and head to this new area. Anyway, so as I was saying, so what I did was I would take my doubles, my double Pokemon cards, and I would make pixel art out of them, basically, like giant pixel art. I have a Link, like a Minish Cap styled Link. I have a Pokemon Trainer and a Pokeball, and I think I have one more, but I'm blanking on what it was. I don't actually know where all of them wound up. I know the Mario one that I made is here in the house that we moved into. I was hoping to like maybe hang it up and use it for some sort of like cool decoration in the house. I just never got around to like doing that. I also don't have a good way of hanging it. I used to use a combination of thumbtacks and push pins. And that works, but it does damage the stuff, right? So it's not ideal. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I want to figure out this puzzle. So let's look at this. The interesting thing about this puzzle is that it is a... Oh, you know what? I have an idea. Okay. So look at the moons. The moons on the top are all in an arc, and normally you'd think they should be reflected, but they're not reflected here. But pay attention to the water design. It almost looks like lines. And the last time we did a puzzle like this, we had to like play notes on the bells, right? So hold on, let me see. Do these bells have different pitches? That's a little bit higher pitched. I hit both at the same time. Hold on. I hit. Oh my goodness. I think they get progressively higher pitched as you go further to the right. Not sure how that compares, honestly. But let's see. So if so we want middle pitch, then highest pitch, then second highest, then lowest, and then second lowest. Wait. All right. Wait. There are 5 bells, right? 2 on the left, 2 on the right, 1 in the middle. Okay. Fair enough. I'm gonna die in the process of solving this, but let's see. So second, fifth, third, first, second. Second, third, fifth, or second, fifth, third, second. So there's no 4. All right. Let's try this. So second. I'm gonna forget this immediately. Second, fifth. You know what? I'll just do 2, 5, 2, 5, 4. 1, 2. 2, 5, 4, 1, 2. So 2, 5, 4, 1. Then I want a 2. Oh, it worked. Hey, look at that. I feel fancy. Okay, I feel really cool about that. The music is very ominous about it. What do we have going on over here? I feel like this. Oh, hello. Glory to the selfless souls, whose greatness shines through Penglai's eternal memory. I was sent to represent the 500 members of our clan on this island. I swear to uphold the family bloodline. I gave up everything I had for this ticket, and I don't regret anything. Just wait and see. There will be people in the new world who will... I thought I had abandoned all my attachments, but now I find myself standing here. I find myself weeping for the hometown snacks I will never taste again. Glory to the selfless souls. Okay, so it repeats. Sorry, I had to read that extremely fast because they do not stick around for very long. But interesting. Okay, so this looks like maybe like... some going away statements from people who were like leaving and then going into deep sleep, maybe? That's pretty cool. And it's a little treasury too, so let's get some goodies. I guess it'll be a bunch of components and money because we're stacking up. We should probably head back to the pavilion and get some resources, I suppose. This had a lot in it, wow. All right, 800 coin plus an advanced component. We are sitting pretty on a lot of coin. I think we probably go back to the pavilion and buy some goodies and get some upgrades from Shenong too. But what's happening now? I pressed a button. I don't like this. Kiwi, am I in trouble? Oh, hey. NK Gua So Jingshu. I don't know what language that's in. I can't read it. It almost looks like maybe it's in Russian. I'm not sure. Is this reality? If this reality is too harsh for you, look towards your dreams for a better world. Dreamscaper. To know a soul, one must lose one. May your loss be a lesson so you may understand its purpose. Hollowed cube. If purpose did not have a name, we would call it survival. Keep going, you've come so far. Gestalt. Okay, so I think these are maybe Kickstarter backers, or maybe I don't know what like the pre-release story of this game is. I just know I am playing it and having a good time, but I wonder if these are people who supported the game somehow. That's really cool. I made a promise for us, she and I. Thank you, I love you so much. Oh, that sounds sad. The path left behind you is just as important as the path ahead of you. Remember to take a break from time to time and admire how far you've come. Wise elder. Grandpa, Grandma, Gizmo, Totakeke, Jude, Cooper, Dusty Oreo, Zoidberg, Super Kami Guru? No, I saw a bird. Steve, Ryu, Ronan, Big Kitty, Garfield, I love and miss you all. It's all their cats, I bet. I bet those are all different cats. Or, I don't know about Grandma and Grandpa and Grandma, and maybe some of these characters, but you know, I wonder if those are all cats. Those in mourning stay strong, those in silence weep. Remember the dead with fondness, for our memories show they were alive, and we love them. Scribe Eclipse, that's really beautiful. My wife, I miss her a lot. Moldy bread. Okay, now it's just... some of these are really sad. They're like memorials almost. A well-balanced meal can save your life. Eat everything on your plate, including all the veggies. Eat your vegetables. My man, he gets it. Eat everything on your plate, including the utensils. I wish I could celebrate myself. Some did not agree. Alas, that time has passed. Relationships shattered far too much for anyone to mend. Golem Queen. People are stronger together, but be wary of those that posit themselves leaders and remember your worth. Danyan. We were worlds apart, and I could only love them from afar. The distance was overbearingly cruel, and now they are gone. Fallen Sachiel. See you tomorrow. Bye. Plate of pie. Scott Shaw. Once I heard of a place where all were accepted, a place of chaos and freedom. A place of chaos of freedom. It was called placeholder name. Name redacted, location data unavailable. There's some spelling errors in there. An old beast. The world has scarred me deeply. Do broken ones deserve to live? Because my shattered self will break fighting. Only then I'll truly cease to exist. Sisyphus Kafka. That's a choice of a name for that kind of statement. Someone's definitely experiencing some existential dread right there, and if this wasn't a game for that, I mean, go play Signalis. To the ones I love and cherish, may all my love be yours, Pixel. I don't know why I was saved, but I will use this time left wisely. You should too, traveler. Nurkatur Kamachi. Keep on going, life does get easier as it goes on. Been there. I love you, Crystal. I can't wait to see you, Michael. Friends are the family you choose. Keep your heart full of love and it will lead you to the ones you can really count on. Like Kiwi. Tiki Shavat. If you are reading this, it means that you are alive. Be thankful and take solace in this simple truth. Hopeful thinker. To my beloved, I am with you forever, even now. Abby. What have we done? I can't stop thinking about everyone that we left behind. Is this truly our salvation, or have we forsaken ourselves? So I wonder if these are people who played this game maybe in early access or something, or like were beta testers, because some of them are comments that I would think a character from this game would say that got on New Kunlun, and others are just like people saying significant things. What an interesting little hidden thing. I love that it's like a little reward. You had to solve a puzzle to get it, but you got some really good rewards and a little bit of not quite world building, but like building the world outside the game, which I think sometimes can be really valuable. Like, I don't necessarily value breaking of the fourth wall in a lot of things, but when it's done right, either for comedy or for emotional throughput, I think it can be done exceptionally well. But all right, let's head back to the pavilion. We'll do some pavilion conversations, and then we'll check out this new area in the next episode, most likely, because I imagine we'll have a fair bit to talk about in the pavilion, especially if we're going to be getting Schwan to learn how to cook. All right, kiddo, what have you got today? What's going on? Why are you all staring at the portrait?
My lord, when Schwan created his rendition, I took the chance to analyze this painting. There was some unexpected findings.
Oh, like what?
Okay. The style and age of the painting reveals that the rather prominent background of the artist. During the turbulent era, a notable scholar warrior protested the growing inequality by robbing vast amounts of property from the nobles of the Nine Kingdoms. He disappeared, and it is said that he lived in seclusion on Kunlun Island in his later years.
Continue.
I believe our artist may have hidden secret clues in this very painting.
You mean it's like a treasure map?
Exactly, or to be precise, a treasure poem.
Ah, cat. Oh my god. Gnocchi, what the heck? Gnocchi just like jumped onto me out of nowhere and like tackled my arm and like latched onto the chair and fell over. Like, what the heck? She's never done that before. I think she's desperate for breakfast, Kiwi. Oh, she just made a sad meow. She agrees. She's desperate for breakfast. All right, I'll feed cats in between episodes. I'm sorry, Gnocchi, but you'll have to wait a little bit longer.
What does the poem say? What does the poem say? That sounds fun. If you look carefully, there's text written in the background.
This is medieval Solarian text. What does it say?
Allow me to translate. Running translation system. Translation complete. My lord, the data has been uploaded to your database. Are you going on a treasure hunt, ye? Can you bring me with you?
I wouldn't get too excited. What if it's a trap? That's it? You're not gonna let Xuan Xuan come? Alright, fair enough. Poem hidden in the Immortal's portrait. The wealth of the Nine Kingdoms hid deep in Kunlun. Tucked in a grotto upon the eastern shore, the Fusang Cave painting points up to the skies. Keep flying and you'll find treasure galore. This is the poem extracted from the Immortal's portrait. It may have clues as to where treasure is hid. Okay, so basically it's telling us we need to go to Lear's grotto, I presume. And then we need to find a cave painting that points upwards. And I assume we just try to platform above it. Okay, sounds good enough. We've got a new present for Xuan Xuan. Panglai recipe collection. Learn to cook, kid. I want to see what you cook us. I think you'll like this book.
Let me see. 2 sky peppers, 1 caddy of fish rice. Oh, this is a recipe.
Not just any old recipe. It's a collection of recipes from the best chefs on Panglai.
I get it now. This is just a way for you to complain about the food I make. These recipes seem a little over the top. I mean, carve a radish into the shape of a dragon? That's not gonna make it taste better.
Agreed, Xuan Xuan, but sometimes presentation is key. Nope, that's Shenong. Traditional, I can't get it. Traditional aristocratic cooking emphasizes both flavor and presentation.
Is this what you used to eat?
Not really. I came from a Taoist family and we made do with simple meals.
What? You did all that explaining and then you tell me you never had any before?
That may be true, but we still had a lot of choices.
What's the best dish you ever had in your life? I might be able to make it.
That'd be phoenix egg fried rice using leftover rice. I forgot how long it's been since I last had it.
You should have told me earlier. Egg fried rice is easy. I'll make some for you next time.
Oh man, Kiwi, I'm hungry too. Everyone needs breakfast in this video. I think you're better off not trying. I'd prefer to keep those delicious memories intact. You should know better. Delicious memories are best made again, and with friends and company and alongside. Give Empyrean District chipped. Here you go, Shanghai 9000. Aren't you running the risk of getting assimilated by receiving all these chips from other robots?
Enjoy sublime eternity amongst evergreen foothills. New Kunlun, the second home of your dreams.
Forget it, you're not cut out for this. My goodness, my delivery on E is just wrong today. Forget it. Oh, hello. Forget it. You're not cut out for this. That just makes him, I guess that's kind of accurate. It just makes him sound more angry than I am trying to get him to be. Doesn't look like we have anything else new with Kaofu, but we do have an upgrade to our Shadow Hunter X. Shadow Hunter's ultimate form, maximizing its attack power. Excellent. All right, let's take that. Let's take the pipe upgrade so we heal a little bit more. And oh, we can upgrade another time. Excellent. Yes. Okay, so we heal 2 times a little bit more. That's awesome. Okay. Let's go say hi to Chiyo. Yo, Chiyo, what's up? Okay, hold on. We need to recycle and be able to afford that gem. We are not recycling Xuan Xuan's coin. That feels mean. We will go ahead and recycle all these components, and that should easily let us get a pipe vial to increase the number of times we can heal. Excellent. And then I think I'll skip buying these for now because there are usually things that I want to buy from Chiyo more. All right, hopefully I can at least get Chiyo's voice back because man, I'm kind of phoning it in today and I'm not sure why. I have the energy. It's just maybe I'm out of practice and my throat's more damaged than from previous recordings, or not even previous recordings, but I guess from work. I've just had to talk so much to people. There are too many people in life, Kiwi. Sheesh. Anyway, oh hello, Sir Yi. Yeah, and also my delivery is off. Ugh, my reading skills, meh. I just must be too tired to read well. Oh well.
Sir Yi, I have some most fortunate news to share.
What? Are you getting married? Are you lowering your prices? Okay, I need to see the answer to getting married. Hold on.
You're quite the jester, but unfortunately, no. The good news is about my dear brother. Thanks to your assistance, I have accumulated a sizable amount of gin. I believe that given time, these funds will help my brother regain his freedom. I didn't really do much. I was just buying what I need. Oh, no need to be bashful. I suspect you also purchased items which you didn't need. As much as I am slightly ashamed to say this, there is one thing I'd like to discuss. In truth, other than Jin, the liberation of my brother will also require a select few parts from other gods. Therefore, it is most unfortunate that I, a meek scholar, am unable to handle such violent tasks. Enough beating around the bush. Ever since you called to me, I knew this day would come. You want me to help you kill some gods and pick up some parts, right? Just tell me what you want and where I can find them. Oh, I knew you would be willing to help. This part is called the Soul-Severing Blade. It is currently held by a high-ranking god named Shangui. This god patrols the depths of the Ape-Man facility near the abandoned mines. In the Ape-Man facility near the abandoned mines, huh? It's not too far. I'll give it a try if I manage to pass by. Oh, you have my deepest gratitude. May fortune in battle befall thee. I think the issue is, like, for me to read the lines properly, I kind of have to read ahead a little bit, but when I'm tired, I start combining words. So, like, I'll read ahead of you and befall, and I will say behead by accident, for example. Here's the dagger you asked for. I guess we already got the dagger. You know what? We did fight a boss, I think, back in the mines. You know what? We should go back there. We're supposed to find the Ape-Man facility still and like save Peach Blossom Village. We haven't done that yet. Maybe what I'll do is I'll finish the Empyrean district area and then I'll go and do the Ape-Man facility. That sounds like the most appropriate. Oh, bless you, Sir Yi. Your benevolence is immeasurable and your virtues are as clear as... I get it. You don't need to exaggerate. Oh, I am obliged, for it must have been a hard-fought victory worthy of great praise. The Celestial Legion are the Council's elite guards. They can be a bit of a nuisance. But when compared to an ancient weapon like you, they're just small fry. I do indeed differ from them in rather inherent ways, but this does not mean I possess a higher prowess in combat. Using Shangui as an example, could you not see that he blindly followed orders without any autonomy? To exist trapped in that telelogical code is a pitiful existence. I believe that it is benevolent and righteous to have put them to rest. So, you think that only creatures with free will can be considered alive? Indeed, he who is unable to live for himself is just a dead man walking. You shouldn't be too harsh. Artificial beings like you are a special case. Oh, I understand. After all, I couldn't think when I first opened my eye. In the beginning, I was kept in the G family's vault. At the time, my senses were obscured. I could only see the objects displayed in that room. Placed before me were the last written words of the great G Patriarch. The poem initially appeared to me as just a collection of symbols, but those ink strokes accompanied me year after year, until one day I suddenly understood its meaning. A surge of emotions poured into my brain. It was as if I woke up from a reverie. Everything in this world began to brim with meaning. To think that a poem could create self-awareness, it's nothing short of a miracle. Oh, it is your choice whether to believe it or not, Sir Yi. But the world is much too colorful to not listen to one's heart and waste time on tasks assigned by others. If I can't grant this experience to my brother, then I'm afraid it will all have been in vain. I am grateful to you, Sir Yi, for this great gift. I shall put it to good use. All right. What an interesting bit of dialogue to think, like, it was just being exposed to art to the point of just starting to appreciate it that Chiyo gained his sentience. We're gonna go ahead and buy the Thunder Centipede, I think. That way we can get an HP up from Shenong with the Scorpion we found earlier. Thunder Centipede, a highly toxic insect often found near water. Adventurous kids would often catch them and poison themselves by touching their mouths and noses. So, just a question.
It's a centipede. Looking at that image, where is the nose? Can someone explain to me, do centipedes actually have noses and where they are? I do not have much of a background in entomology. I'd be curious to know if that's actually the case of something. I'll have to look it up off episode because I'm kind of curious, to be honest. All right. Let's go ahead and talk to Shenong, Abacus, and call it an episode, Kiwi. Alrighty, Shenong, let's give you your poisons. And you know what, let's do Abacus first because I'm going to throw out my voice in the process of voicing him. All right. Abacus, what have you got for us, buddy? Anything? Well, let's just check, just to be sure. My lord, how have you maintained your youth after all these years? To think that the primordial roots can grant everlasting youth. All right, so nothing exciting from Abacus. All right, let's close out the episode with some voice blender, some voice, what's the word? Cheese grating my voice. Here you go, Shenong. Have a thunder centipede first. Here we go. What have you got? Well said, Shenong. All right.
These bugs were really commonplace where I grew up. They lived near water and caused the death of a few careless kids every summer.
That's to be expected. Kids will drown no matter how shallow the water.
It's not that. Not only are they highly poisonous.
So numb.
They can also release electric currents when in danger.
That's cool. Okay, I guess that's why they're called thunder centipedes, but shouldn't they be called lightning centipedes then? Like, Pokemon tricked me into thinking thunder was lightning and lightning was thunder. I learned as I got older, but still, there was definitely a confusion that many kids probably were exposed to from that.
Ugh, it tastes sweet and sour. Sticks a bit to the teeth, but not bad overall.
That's gonna peak the mic a little bit. Oh well, editing and post will probably fix it. Oh, okay, we were on an uneven number of poisons already, so we're getting an HP up now. I guess we have like another, I guess we're out of poisons from Chio, so I guess we'll have other poisons to find out in the overworld.
I have a question. If we were kidnapped by you monsters, where did we originally come from?
The pale blue planet.
Okay, their voices. I just can't do Yi today for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, hello. The pale blue planet. My hometown is blue?
It was, at least when we discovered it. Your home is just like Penglai, oceans and life as far as the eye can see. But due to the presence of New Kunlun, it's probably just a land of ice and snow now.
So your sorcery can change entire worlds? Unbelievable.
It's all my fault.
What do you mean, Yi? I'm curious to know what he means by that. Okay, it looks like we're like kind of unraveling a little bit of story with Shenong. I'm curious to know why he said that. That's concerning to me. All right, let's go ahead and hand over the turtle scorpion as well, and then we'll call it an episode. Nom 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 nom. What have you got there, buddy?
What the hell is this? It's even got a tag on it.
I guess it became fashionable to keep one of these as pets.
Oh, hello.
I guess it became fashionable to keep one of these as pets. I don't understand it either. Prices for these scorpions skyrocketed once they were bred and modified to be docile and affectionate.
A docile and affectionate scorpion just does not fit the picture of what I want to think of as a scorpion. I am like large spiders and scorpions. I don't want to ever meet one in person. I don't mind looking at them through a thick glass wall, but that's the extent of it. And honestly, let's do it from a distance over like a Zoom call or something. Why not? I'll have a Zoom call with a scorpion. Yeah, that makes sense.
The only thing they didn't modify away was their venom.
Why? Why wouldn't you remove the one thing that could kill people?
Pets. Pets. Animals should be raised and slaughtered. Absolute nonsense. It's so salty and that tough shell gets stuck between my teeth. What's the point of raising one if it doesn't even taste good?
Pets aren't usually raised for consumption.
Kiwi, I am sorry I am phoning it in today, but I'm going to go ahead and give myself a break and record some Hades now, I think. And then in the next episode, we'll go ahead and explore more of that Empyrean district area. I'm just going to check one thing and make sure Kalfu doesn't have any new dialogue, because we haven't chatted to him. It doesn't look like he does, but may as well check. Oh, and honestly, it's just an excuse to do the Kalfu voice.
Oh, if we exclude the 500 years of sleep, we've really known each other for a while. I guess we can call this a long-lasting friendship, no?
No, even he's getting phoned in. I don't know what's up with me. I guess I'm sleep deprived. I'm horribly sleep deprived. I'm exhausted from work, and I've just been talking to so many clients that I just can't keep up the voices. Oh well. Oh, hold on, Kiwi. I have an idea. I've been meaning to try this on camera. I've thought about it every time I pass through the pavilion. Let's try this. I have an idea. Can I make this work? I think I might be able to make that work. I just have to time my jumps a little bit better. All right, 1, 2, no, too low. All right, let's try again. 1, 2, dash, dash. I feel like I can just barely make that. It looks like it's just ever so slightly too out of range. And now I don't have a chi charge, but I could absolutely make it there. I'll try again in another episode maybe, but let's end it here. Kiwi, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you're awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. If you're sleeping, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully with some better voice control and a fresher throat. Until then, sleep well. I love you, Kiwi.